Your person is finding it nearly impossible to be romantically attracted to anyone else but you, and they feel a strong need to communicate this to you. They can't bear the thought of someone else romancing you, and it's eating away at them from the inside. They know that you've broken free from the repetitive cycles and drama that once seemed so endless. You've detached yourself from that old pattern, and this detachment has ironically intensified their attraction to you. They now see how fundamentally different you are, how much you've grown and transformed. It's becoming clear to them just how valuable you are and how important you've always been in their life. In the past, they may have taken your presence and affection for granted, believing that no matter what they did or said, you would always return to them. But this time, things are different. You've made the conscious decision to level up, focusing on yourself and refusing to chase anyone. You've been pouring your energy into self-care, and it's evident in every aspect of your life. This transformation has left them stunned. They never expected you to step back and reclaim your power in such a profound way. It's not just your appearance that reflects this change, but your entire demeanor. You're more confident, more at peace, and unapologetically putting yourself first. By creating space and setting boundaries, you've shifted the dynamic entirely. Your person is used to a version of you that was always available, always willing to mend things, and always ready to put them first. But now, they're faced with the reality that you've taken control of your narrative. You're no longer the person who bends over backwards to keep the connection alive. Instead, you've taken a step back, focused on your own growth, and allowed yourself to be unbothered by their actions or inactions. This newfound independence and self-assuredness are not what they expected, and it's left them completely shaken. They are struggling with intense feelings of frustration and irritation, especially when they realize that you're not reaching out or trying to connect with them. The absence of your attention is something they never prepared for, and it's making them realize just how much they depended on you always being there. This has thrown them into a state of emotional turmoil. They're short-tempered with others and unable to find satisfaction in the company of anyone else. It's as if your absence has created a void that no one else can fill, and it's making them realize that their feelings for you run deeper than they ever acknowledged. They've come to the painful realization that the only way to truly have you back in their life is to face their own karma and the consequences of their past actions. They're beginning to understand that the path to reconciling with you isn't through the usual means. It's not about sweet words or empty promises this time. They must confront the ways they took you for granted and make amends in a way that shows they truly value you. This realization is hitting them hard, and they deeply regret not appreciating you when they had the chance. They're haunted by the thought that they might have lost you for good. The idea of you moving on, finding happiness with someone else, or simply thriving without them is a thought they can't bear. It's a fear that gnaws at them daily, making them question every decision that led to this point. They're starting to see that you're no longer the person who would drop everything for them. You've evolved into someone who knows their worth and isn't willing to settle for less than they deserve. You've become a person who isn't afraid to be alone, and that's a power they didn't anticipate. Now, as they watch you continue to grow, thrive, and elevate your life, they're stuck grappling with their own feelings of regret and longing. They wish they could turn back time, but they know that they can't undo what's been done. All they can do now is face the reality that you've moved on to a new chapter, one where you're the main character in your own story. They understand that their only hope of being part of your life again is to do the hard work, to grow and transform in ways that match the person you've become. Until then, they remain on the outside looking in, knowing that it's their own actions that put them there. It's a painful realization, but it's also the wake-up call they needed to truly understand your worth. My mind is constantly racing with thoughts of you, mentally, emotionally, and sensually. I find myself consumed by feelings I can no longer keep bottled up inside. It's like an overwhelming tide that I can't fight anymore, and the weight of keeping it all in is becoming unbearable. Every moment without you feels like an eternity, and the ache in my heart grows stronger with each passing day. I miss you with every fiber of my being, and I know deep down that nothing can compare to the joy I will feel when you finally come back to me. The thought of seeing your face, hearing your voice, and feeling your presence is the only thing that keeps me going right now. Without you, I feel like a part of me is missing, like I'm not whole. I am literally hurting without you, and it's a pain that I carry with me every second of every day. I need you back in my life more than I can express. The emptiness of your absence is a constant reminder of what I lost, and I can't bear the torture of missing you any longer. The truth is, I know I am the one who pushed you away. I know I hurt you beyond what words can describe, and I know that's why you've distanced yourself from me, why you're not saying anything or talking with me. I understand why you feel the way you do, and I don't blame you for it. But love, I want you to know that I am already paying the price for my actions. I think about it all the time, I replay every mistake, every moment I could have done better. I wish I could take it all back, but I can't, and that realization is breaking me. I wish I could go back in time and undo all the wrongs, erase the hurt I caused, and give you the love and respect you deserved from the start. All I want now is for this separation to end. I never ask God for anything, but for the first time in my life, I am pleading for something with all my heart. I don't want to lose you. I can't bear the thought of a future without you in it. You are the one person I don't want to walk away from me, the one person I can't imagine my life without. Please, I am asking you not to give up on us. I know I owe you an apology, and I'm not just saying that to ease my own guilt. I truly understand the depth of my mistakes, and I take full responsibility for the pain I caused. I am so sorry for pushing you away and breaking your trust. I'm aware of how much I hurt you, and I hate myself for it. I know words alone won't be enough to fix what's broken, but I am ready to do whatever it takes to make things right. I am willing to put in the effort, to prove to you that I am not the same person who hurt you. I want to rebuild your trust, piece by piece, even if it takes a lifetime. I want to show you that my love for you is real and that it is stronger than any mistake I've made. I promise to listen, to be patient, and to give you the time and space you need. But please, don't shut me out completely. You have such a special and strong place in my heart, a place no one else could ever fill. You are truly everything I have ever wanted, everything I never knew I needed until I met you. You are my anchor, my safe space, my person. I can't imagine feeling this way about anyone else, ever. I know that actions speak louder than words, and I am ready to show you through my actions that I am committed to making things right. I am ready to be there for you in ways I wasn't before, to be the person you deserve, and to give you the love and respect that should have been there all along. I want to build a future with you, one where we can both heal and grow together. I don't expect this to be easy, and I don't expect you to forgive me overnight. But I am here, ready and willing to put in the work, to earn your trust back, and to prove that my love for you is unwavering. Please, don't walk away from me. I know it will take time, and I am willing to wait. You mean more to me than you'll ever know, and I am ready to fight for us, to fight for the love that we share. You are my heart, my world, my everything, and I promise to cherish you every single day if you just give me the chance. I love you, and I always will. Your partner carries a devastating past that has left deep emotional scars, shaping the way they approach relationships, particularly the one they share with you. The pain they've experienced has made them wary, almost instinctively resistant to fully embracing the connection you both once had. Their past wounds have made them fearful, not just of the relationship itself, but of the possibility of reliving the same hurtful experiences. This fear of history repeating itself has cast a shadow over their feelings, making it difficult for them to move forward with you. It's been a considerable amount of time since the two of you last communicated or even saw each other. This prolonged absence has only added to their uncertainty. They are plagued by questions about your feelings, wondering if you still care for them the way you once did, or if you've completely shut down and blocked out your emotions towards them. This uncertainty gnaws at them, leaving them in a state of emotional limbo. They find themselves constantly questioning whether there's any hope left for rekindling the relationship or if they have lost you for good. Despite the emotional turmoil, your partner is yearning to reconnect. They have a strong desire to initiate contact, to take that first step towards you. However, fear holds them back. They are deeply apprehensive about your reaction, fearing that they might face rejection or anger. This fear is not unfounded, they are fully aware of the pain they caused you in the past. Whatever words were spoken or actions taken, they know they left a lasting impact, one that was both painful and unforgettable. This knowledge weighs heavily on them, adding to their hesitation. Their fear of being hurt again, or of hurting you further, creates a barrier that they struggle to overcome. They are trapped in a cycle of longing for you but fearing the consequences of reaching out. The love they have for you remains strong, but it's overshadowed by their anxiety about how you might respond. They are nervous, almost paralyzed by the thought of opening up and sharing their feelings with you. It's as though they are standing on the edge of a precipice, knowing that a single misstep could send them tumbling into a chasm of rejection and pain. In many ways, your partner feels as if they are getting a taste of their own medicine. They are now fully aware of the impact of their past actions and are beginning to realize and accept their mistakes. This realization is not just a fleeting thought, it's a profound acknowledgement of the role they played in the deterioration of your relationship. They are coming to terms with the fact that they hurt you, and this awareness is causing them immense internal conflict. It's as if they are being haunted by the ghosts of their past, forced to confront the consequences of their actions head-on. Without you, their life feels like it's falling apart. The absence of your presence, your support, and your love has left a void that they are struggling to fill. They find themselves constantly thinking about you, replaying memories of the time you spent together, and yearning for the connection you once shared. This longing is not just about missing the good times, it's about realizing that they need you in their life. They are coming to understand that their happiness, their sense of fulfillment, is deeply tied to being with you. Yet, despite this realization, they are still gripped by fear. The thought of reaching out, of making themselves vulnerable to you, is terrifying. They worry that you might reject them, that you might have moved on and no longer have any interest in rekindling the relationship. This fear of rejection is so overwhelming that it keeps them from taking action, even though they know deep down that they can't continue living like this. Your partner is caught in a painful dilemma. They have a deep love for you, one that hasn't diminished despite the time apart. They want nothing more than to be with you, to heal the wounds of the past and start anew. But their fear of your reaction, of the potential for further pain and rejection, keeps them from making the first move. They are trapped in a cycle of longing and fear, unable to break free. Ultimately, they are realizing that they can't continue like this. Their life is unraveling without you, and they know they need to do something before it's too late. They are beginning to accept that they must confront their fears, face the consequences of their past actions, and take the risk of reaching out to you. Because despite everything, they know that they need you in their life, and they can't imagine going on without you.